Okay, so thanks to Vetch's incredible cart puzzle skills, I'm here again, running through the ribbons of pain. On the plus side, I guess I can grab that piece of booster track that was back there. You know what I'm thinking about, though, and that, button might have also triggered some sort of crazy TNT problem as well. So I'm gonna have to look into that and verify that everything that I left in that chest was still there. In the very least, there's gonna be some pieces of gold left, gold picks, that I can use to harvest coal and whatnot to finance the rest of my adventures. Gotta say, the little bits and pieces that I haven't lit up are becoming increasingly, they're calling to me more. You know, I just want to get out there and light them up and see more of what's in this world. That's interesting there. It seems like the bottom of the spire thing, or the hub, is rounded. Let's see what's down here. I don't even know. Like, there's definitely... I know I explored at least that far down that way. There's so much in this level. There's that right there I haven't even gotten to yet. But it's got them stupid... Oh, no. Fires. Not standing in fires. Okay, that scared me. I was worried I was about to fall to my death. But yeah, anyway, you know, there's this entire ribbon right here I haven't lit up yet. This fortress here is still not fallen. I think what I want to do is turn that into some sort of mob grinder and harvest the zombies for food, but realistically, it's just, I'm not a big mob grinder fan, which I know is dumb because in this map everything is working against me and I need to take what advantages I can get, but like it just, I don't know, it's not my style, it's not my speed, it's not my, boo! Well, that wasn't really that intimidating or frightening. Now, there's the way that I went. I'm wondering if there's other things of interest throughout here, like if that over there, or if that's is that a door? That one might be a door, too. There's definitely a shelf down here. Like I said, that might have been the intended entrance. I'm going to bring one of these with me, and I'm not going to break my pick over it. And that could have been a trap very easily. So I'm going to bring this down and set this up somewhere down here. Whoa, that was a mistake. Okay. Okay, so let's see. We'll just set this right here and put all of the golden picks in there so we don't have to worry about them. Now let's try and get an angle on this little thing up here. Definitely a bit of glowstone, but doesn't seem to be anything of interest. Right there, that's where I came out. This shelf down here is definitely home to a bunch of creatures. I remember seeing a ghast spawner out that way. I think that's him right there. So there's definitely stuff throughout the rest of this cavern too. Let's see though. For right now, let's go ahead and just get back what we lost in that stupid train wreck of a thing. I think it's interesting that Vetch has actually provided us with 2 carts, so we'd actually get 2 chances, although he claims he would only give us 1. Now this area might have mobs in it this time. Can't count on it not. It's a secret to everybody. Dang it, Vetches. Okay. I'm curious how he managed to push us through the wall, though. I wonder if that has anything to do with the sign. Because, like, this is clearly bedrock, but... we can go ahead and pick up this and take it with us. I'm also curious what he put underneath the glowstone here. Because he's got, like... oh, no, I put that torch there. Oh, nothing under there, unfortunately. I think this is the fastest way to get up the track, is with the sword. But we'll just take all this with us, won't we? And we can just block this off. Bye, Vetches. Bye, horrors. There's no place for you in the future. Our future is full of compassion and hope, and not dirty, vile tricks. You know, Vetches has said in the past that he would never lie to us in a sign. And let's just real quickly. You only get one shot at this bonus area. You might find it helpful to be prepared. You might. That doesn't mean you, that you must. I probably shouldn't have pressed that button just on the off chance that, everything was about to be horrible. Well, this is slightly more interesting. Let's, grab that real quick. Taking some of this glowstone with us, might be, let's see what we can do with this. Oh, that's interesting too. Okay, so we're just gonna plant this right here. I'm wondering if he's got a bunch of mob spawners just waiting to activate as soon as I start kicking this stuff around, but... Huh. Doesn't seem to be anything too much of interest down there. Anything down here? Nope, not so much. Anything right here? Seems like there'd be some redstone somewhere in here. But like, maybe no, maybe that button just activated and kicked in. Huh. Well, there's all the stuff I left, and there's his extra cart. So, well, we came out 24 and 2 in terms of rails and electrified rails. So that's not the worst haul ever. So let's just finish out grabbing what's in here to the best of our abilities. Huh. It would have been really cool to have a real bonus area like that operated similarly. I'm not sure exactly how it would have worked, but I think Vetch has had a solid idea here. And that was kind of what made it plausible, was the fact that this actually could have been really cool. And then he chose to make it horrific. Thank you, Vetches. You're nothing if not consistent. You know, it's always a pleasure being destroyed by you. And that was indeed sarcasm. I did not mean that. Okay, so let's see if there's anything we can see of interest from up here. Get out one of these bits of nice, quick coal harvest along the way. This is going to definitely speed up everything else. Like, exploring that winter hellscape is going to be horrible without, like, a ludicrous amount of torches, because you need those to melt the snow on top that hides the traps, but you also need it to light everything up. So definitely a gas spawner there. Definitely the way out that way. Or the way to the next area that way. Okay, cool. Well, I think we got a pretty good grasp on this area then. And I think it's a good time now to go ahead and continue homeward with our haul. So, yeah, that's a good start. Now I can just grab the rest of this some other time, because I'm certainly going to be going past here again. Now, this is one of them things, too, though, where, like, every bit of sandstone I grab is another slab that I can use. Actually, though, it's not that much slower than doing that, but every sandstone slab I grab is another thing I can use toward them stalactites. So, I'm low on blocks. I built way too much out into that stupid, baby spider, baby stupid spiny thing area. Grar. I am resentful, Vetches. I dislike that area. It troubles me, hearing all them creatures coming at me from every direction. It would be like a nightmare, except for the fact that my nightmares are generally more psychological and less like creepy crawlery. But otherwise it would be like a nightmare. So okay, let's go ahead and see what we want to bring back with us to the main area of the map. Definitely want to bring as much of the brick as possible, because we're going to use that to work on our victory monument thing. In terms of this stuff, well, let's go ahead and let it fire for a second. So, get all our coal going here. Whoops. Okay, wow. I thought I had a pretty good haul of coal, and then I realized that it was all going to go into making bricks. So maybe I will make another pass into this area. Let's go ahead and take these chests and set one of them right here. No! Well, by right there, I meant let's set one of them right here. Fill it with golden pickaxes. I don't really need those done too much in the main area, I guess, so having them here isn't going to... So I'm pretty sure it's not going to be in this upcoming part of the map, because this part, while it's very resource rich, it's not like vechs to put the iron block and the gold block and all that all in one place. So that makes me want to check out the hub. I doubt the ender place would have any gold in it, but the, what do you call it? The stalactites or something like that would be a much more viable candidate. I want to find the diamonds as well because, you know, diamonds are great for making everything. But, you know, that's not quite as big a deal as being able to make gold rails and being able to travel quickly from place to place. So, here we go. Now that's what I call quick coal mining. And I call it that because that's an apt description, not because it's particularly clever. If there was a word for something that was clever and apt, oh no, I think that word would just be clever. So, here we go. Boom. Light that up. But yeah, I haven't gotten any new wool for a little while, and I'm starting to worry that home of the swarm area might be like the size of the caverns of confusion, because these bulbous shapes for this structure here are just massive. Like, who knows how large this place is. And I don't want to wander around for like days, like just trying to deal with, especially with the number of creatures that were spawning. It was just not looking super viable. I was not looking forward to that. I really do enjoy having veins of coal, though, in this map, as opposed to, like, the traditional Minecraft, just clusters of ore here and there. Like, the fact that I could mine out all this iron now, if I so chose, is great. Although, at this point, I got enough iron that I'm not really too worried about it, but I'm just making my point that I could get this all if I wanted. So let's see. Now's probably a bad time to go poking around over here because it's dark over here. I have a bunch of valuable stuff on me, and I have exceedingly poor judgment in general. And so when I take all of these things into account, the idea of going this way is probably just, it should be right out. It should be entirely unentertainable. But I like entertaining folks, and so I will entertain this idea, however foolhardy it may seem. Oh wow, this is looking really foolhardy. Okay, on the plus side, knife through butter. Oh, sad. Fists through butter just aren't as quick as knives. I don't know if y'all have noticed that. So we got ourselves a nice little set of steps here. We got ourselves a nice little fall into the void here. Definitely a ghast spawner there. It's hard to tell how far back and around that goes, but I can just... Whoa, is that a ghast spawner there too? Yeah, it looks to be. In terms of undiscovered things in this cavern, though, I don't see anything too wild looking. Now, there could be spawners in here besides them ghast spawners as well. Vechs is very clever. And look at this like little tear here. Like stuff could just fall out of that. Which is kind of greatly disturbing. I was going to say mildly disturbing, but I realized I was underselling how disturbed I was. It's like if I was in a hotel. Oh no, okay, backing off. Okay, so that ghast spawner definitely got activated the second I got that far over. So, yeah, let's go ahead and just light up a little bit more of this, just for good measure. Okay, now we're going to safely retreat to the explored areas. Okay, so we got definitely a huge vein of iron in here, but nothing so, whoa. Nothing that's so captivating that I feel compelled to explore it immediately. And I just need to get back up here to my little walkway here. And we're just going to hug this. Hug it like it's our favorite friend ever. Yeah, so that definitely gives us a better idea of this area, but it doesn't fill it. Oh, and then there's all that down there. The place is just huge. Huge and horrifying, and it's time to go. We got our extra golden picks. We got our extra coal. We are in a good position to just walk away. You know, I'm going to be in Vegas for Minecon, and I don't know if any of y'all are planning on going, but if you are, I'm looking forward to seeing you there. But if you're winning, you should leave. Like, the way that the games work, your odds of winning are high enough that you will occasionally win, but the trend of your winning will be generally negative. Like, you might come out ahead in one game by a significant amount, but if you stay at that table for another 10 games, well, you're going to lose all that money and more. And so what you want to do is just walk away the second you get ahead. And if you don't start off doing well, don't expect to get better. Like, that's not really how them places make their money. So, anyway, that was a helpful gambling tip from Joe Hills. Stop gambling. There. Next tip. Next problem. What do you need to know now? You need to know how... No! I was going to say you need to know how to build something awesome in the other part of the map. Too bad. I'm going to build something horrible here and then be upset by it. And surprised. Why am I surprised? It's my own fault. I should really know better by now. But I never do. I never learn. This is my curse. Okay, so we're definitely going to want to eat something here. Possibly a lot of somethings. Well, that'll hold me over for now anyway. Let's see. Anything we need to have out? Absolutely. Nothing that jumps out at me. Okay. So, let's go ahead then. And have I got any more torches? No, I've fully wasted all my torches. One last thing that I was going to do, though, is I was planning to grab a whole bunch of this little, of sandstone here. So, good things about, like, if I were to set up a rail system here down the way, I'd probably do it right here, like, next to this walkway, and I'd probably set it up in... I wouldn't necessarily make a pit here, but I might. I don't know. Well, either way, now's as good a time as any to grab a whole bunch of this sandstone so we can use it to build slabs to explore out into them stalactites. So let's just grab that. So, anyway, you know what? This is probably going to be a little while. I'm going to keep the recording going, but just in case something incredibly exciting happens on my way back to my house. But odds are... it'll probably be pretty calm, so I'm just going to go ahead and probably end this video here, unless everything goes horribly forever, in which case, keep watching. If this is still going, something horrible might be about to happen. So, otherwise, until next time, y'all, this has been Joe Hills, recording in Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.